What's up, man? What's up, YouTube? We're back with another video. And right now, it's a really nice day. Extremely nice day. It's a little bit cloudy. Just a wee bit cloudy. Not humid. Okay? The sun is shining a little bit through the clouds. Alright? And the trees are going. They're breathing. Also, I've been seeing some really big mushrooms growing out of the ground. Like there's some right there. There's some over there. There was one right there the other day. But I think it died. Because it's gone now. It's like crippled. Like it's off. The stem isn't a part of the dirt anymore. And it's just falled over or whatever, so. But yeah, today I wanted to make a video about speech, your voice, or if you want to talk in spiritual terms, the throat chakra. But I'm just gonna keep it, 3D. Actually, you know what? However it goes is how it goes, okay? However I explain it to you, alright? But speech and your voice, because your voice is your soul's frequency, so you have to use it effectively and with purpose, because it is important that you get across your speech the way you want and how you want to who you want. Because the way you speak to someone can change. It can affect how they're going to perceive you and how they're going to take action towards you or respond to you. But also, a thing with speech is that if you're really good at speech, people will start to respect you more and also take what you have to say more importantly, because it shows when you speak effectively and with purpose, because you're speaking with authority and a natural confidence within yourself that is not. That was a big ass daddy long leg. I got distracted by that daddy long leg. Anyways, it's good. It's amazing to get your speech down to who you are and what's the word? More effective way of speaking. And there's a couple of things that you can work on, because you don't become a good speaker overnight. Alright, you have to practice, and you have to sort of use your consciousness and awareness to your benefit, because you have to listen to yourself speak, but you also have to be aware of your thoughts before you speak. And that is very important. You have to find balance between being and action. So you're in being as you are, aware of the thinking thoughts that you want to convey to the world. And then you take action upon what you want to speak into the world when you select what you want to say and say it. So, the first way to train yourself to speak better, more effectively, with purpose, it is to become more aware and conscious of your thoughts and start to pause, be present with yourself, want to say, because words are energy. Thought is energy. So when you convey that energy to the external world, that's what you're conveying to the external world. You're transmitting and sharing that energy through thought and how you spoke from your soul to the external world. So it's important to choose what you want to say and to start to cultivate the highest vibrational energy that you can speak into the 3D world or to anyone that you're talking to. But you have to be patient with yourself as you're gaining the energy to convey to the world, the outside world. You have to be patient with yourself. Sometimes you have to sit in silence before that transmission of energy or thought appears for you to grasp it and communicate it to someone. And when I'm talking about pausing, I'm talking about instead of, because usually when people speak, they'll say like, and, like stuff like that. You gotta tee that out, man. You have to get all that out. It's a habit, but it's a habit that you can break. And the habit that you can replace it with is silence before you talk. And an example of that is when I am talking, I will speak what I have to say, and then in order for me to have a thought that is of purpose, something that I want to convey with that has purpose. Wow, that's a beautiful butterfly. It's blue. But yeah, I got off track, sorry. You have to use those pauses to your advantage and don't think of it as awkward, because a lot of people think silence is awkward. It's not. It's your perception of that silence that makes it awkward. So you have to let go of some of the systems that comes with the thought of silence within the mind, so that you can become okay with silence in general. And I'm not talking about silence during conversation or when you're with someone. I'm talking about even with yourself. And just anywhere where there is silence. But yeah, silence is important. Silence is power, okay? And also that can be said with when it comes to relationships and stuff. Silence, you can use that to your advantage, especially when it comes to if someone's using your any energy and presence and time in a way that's not meant to be used the way you want it to be used or appreciated or whatnot. You can leave. You can just leave. You can communicate how you feel, and if they're not willing to change, then you can either leave or stay there and deal with them how they are. But if you stay there with them, then you have to create boundaries between you and them to make sure that you keep your peace and they're not toying with your energy or your being and whatnot. Back to speaking though. So silence, awareness, and consciousness of how you speak, of what you speak of. And lastly, words. The words that you use carry higher vibrations than some of the words that we use, like curse words, okay? They're lower vibrational, but they're funny, alright? But words of more conscious beings are words that have simple but complex meanings to them. It's just a matter of expanding your vocabulary, because the more you expand your vocabulary, you can expand upon what you convey to people and how you speak to people. And also, with vocabulary, it also matters how you speak sometimes, because the way you convey your emotions through your voice matters. It matters. Humans are partly social creatures, so the communication that you convey to people and how you convey it to people can really determine how people will treat you, whether good or bad. Because, in my experience, I've dealt with bad people even though I was nice to them, and I just cut them off, like I would give them a chance, but you only get 3 chances. If you cross all 3 chances, then you're done. You're cooked. You're gone. But damn, I got myself off track when I was, I just get off track all the time. That's just how I operate. It's like I lose that moment of focus. But that's normal, To me, at least, that's my reality. But yeah. I think I said 4 things. Silence, and using silence to your advantage while you're talking, because you can get rid of the ums and likes and all that stuff that doesn't need to be there while you're speaking. Consciousness and awareness of your thoughts and what you want to convey externally to the world. Vocabulary is important as well, and how you say something or speak something to someone or to the outside world with a sort of neutrality when you speak. Conveying emotion is only for when you're conveying emotion, but when you're speaking, you gotta speak with authority. You gotta speak with that natural confidence that's within you, and it radiates off you and exudes from you. That's what that speech should make someone feel like as you speak it. It should make them feel like they're in flow, like you have all of their attention, and you're not trying to, you're just doing it. That's how it should be when you're speaking to someone. It takes time to get better at speaking. But something that has helped me learn how to speak more effectively and swiftly, I guess it's been like 2 years, and I'm not the best speaker, I'm just a regular human being. No one's better than anyone. But I've definitely seen improvement in my speaking because of how I journal and how I speak to myself up here, but also in my journal. So I guess you could journal if you want to help yourself out with becoming, if you even want to become a speaker like that, a better speaker than you are now. I feel like if you do this, if you want to train yourself and you want to become better, do it for yourself. Don't do it because you want to seem better externally, okay? Do it because you want to speak better, not because of anything else. Do it for yourself, because if you're not doing it for yourself, you're not doing it for anything at all. That's the truth. But anyways, it's up to y'all whether y'all want to practice or train or whatever, or get better or whatnot. I just wanted to convey this to y'all right now, so yeah, I had to make a video about it. It was just one of my topics up there. So anyways, I love you. Stay present.